welcome again to my channel. My name is Cynthia. In today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how I was able to achieve this beautiful structured crossing your seam. Okay, so I'll be using this this gown. Actually made a gown for a client, so she requested I do the same for her. So I will be using this gown for it. So right now we're going to go to the cutting table so that we know what and what to use. Okay, so if today is your first time of coming to my channel, please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to hit the red button, the bell icon, so you always get notified whenever we upload our video. So let's just hit to the class right away. So these are the instruments and item I'll be using. This is a crepe fabric. Okay, you can decide to use any fabric of your choice. I went ahead, you can see it's 3 on it. On the picture we have 3, so I went ahead to measure the her hip, from her waist side to her hip. Let's measure it so that you see the measurements you need to take that. Now the measurements you will need to do this is from here, okay, this is where it started. You're going to go through this way inside the hip, okay, and then we get to the hip part, and then right inside the zipper area. Okay, so that's the measurement we are using. You see where I started, then it's going to cross to the zipper area. Now first of all, you need to close up your work. You need to finish your work, close it up. And I want to ask, how do I now attach it? Once you get your you've gotten your fabric ready, all you need to do is to but after you finish attaching it, you have to open up this place and fix it in and stitch it back. So let's see where we are starting again. So we are going to start from all the way from here, from the side seam. Here is where we are starting, right to the back, where the zip where the zip is in half of the back. So now for the clients I'm working with, I have a total of 34 inches, and then I added 2 inches for my allowance. Then I have 36 inches. So for the width, I went ahead, I collected 7 inches, and I collected 7 inches. It's actually 6. I took 7 for the joint. I joined this area and the other area. So the width I'm working with, I'm using 6 inches now, but just add your 1 inch for allowance. Okay, so you can see that mine is 30. I said 34 is 34. You can see it 34. I added extra 2 inches for my allowance. So you can decide to use decide to measure your clients to know where they are. So I have three of it. Okay, because my fabric was not enough, so I have to use satin to line up this area. And then if you are putting your gum stay, you can start to use any kind of stay you want. I'm using a light stay, not really the lightest, but a light one. And so I'm putting the stay on where the lining part. This is my lining part, so I'm putting the stay on it. You don't want to put it on this area because you don't want your work to look rough. So I went ahead to stitch the 2 sides. After I put my gum stay, I stitched the 2 side, turned it up. So right now, just go and iron it very, very well, and then we'll start inserting it. Okay, so I've gone ahead to iron it. So right now we are going to start fixing together. So let's go ahead and start fixing it together. So I have it now. Now I'm going to start with one. Okay, I want to start with this one. So I've set this aside. So I just put my pin here, and then get that back from that area where we put it inside. Now from the side seam, okay, make sure it's at the side seam. Now from this side seam here, you can see from that side seam, make sure there's an allowance for you to put it inside and stitch. Okay, so I'll be leaving like 1 inch. That's for the allowance, and I'm going to pin. So I'll pin. So from there, I'll go this way. Okay, so now this is the zipper allowance, so I'm going to make sure it's in it. So remember I said you're going to open up that place and stitch from there. Okay, so I've been able to fix this one. Sorry, I didn't get this one well. It's supposed to come up a little. Okay, so once I'm through the first one, I'll get the second part. Now I'll start 2 inches or 1.5 inch from the first one. So I'm going to pin it right on top of. Pin it. So I'll pin here. So I'm going to take it round it. Then to the back. So the last but not the least, which is the third one, I'm going going to pin the last one and try to make that place look curved. So I'm going to start somewhere here, not coming down. I'll start somewhere around here because I want that place to look somehow curved. Then I'll pin the second side. So you can see it's curved around that area. It's not looking like the first one. So we still take it round. And so I'll pin it there also. So as you can see, I'll just go and stitch it. I'll try and tack here so that, so I'll pin here. And then I'll cover it up so that it's not show. So right now what I'm going to do now is I'll go and stitch it. I'll open up that seam allowance there and stitch it, and then I'll come back to show you guys how it's looking. So I'll just go now and stitch. Okay. Okay, so this is a beautiful gown. Okay, I'm through with stitching it and I added some little design on it. Alright, so if this tutorial was very helpful, please don't forget to subscribe and also give us a thumbs up if you find it very helpful. Alright, I will see you again in my next class. Bye bye.